Testing. After me, step out in me, block, and go to the video, yeah. So you probably heard that people made millions investing from Fesco. Like somebody invested $100,000 and made $1 million. And that's a prime example of capital appreciation or stock growth. But if I told you that that's not the only way you can make some money from stocks? So if you want to know more, then just fasten your seatbelts, sit tight and watch the rest of this video. Future millionaires, wagwan, welcome back to the channel. My name is Demetress Fairman. So in this video, I put together a list of 5 dividend stocks. So you guys can probably do your research, and if you're interested in them, then you can invest. This is not financial advice, this is just educational purposes. Before we even talk about dividends, we should actually know what they are. In simple terms, imagine that a company makes a lot of money and they make some profits. But in their contract, they said that their investors are going to get a certain percentage of that profit. That is what a dividend is when a company makes so much money that they're going to give you, the investors, some money just to say that, yo, I appreciate you guys for investing and believing in this company and for providing growth for us, so I'm going to pay you money. But you may ask, why is a company giving away their profits? Don't companies use profits to grow their businesses? Yes, they do, and that is why smaller companies don't necessarily pay dividends, only the big companies who have been established, because they use money to further or grow the business. So an incentive that big companies use to get investors is that if you invest with us, then you are going to get a dividend. We're going to give you some of the profit for staying with us and for believing in us. So when you're researching a company, you want to know if they pay a dividend or how much dividend do they pay. And in their prospectus, they generally outline how much dividends they pay. Another method that they use is that they declare their dividend, meaning they send out news to all the stock houses, to the brokerages, basically the JSE, and say that, yo, CARR is going to pay a dividend at the end of March, and you should just look out for it, and they're going to pay 80 cents per share. So that is the way that they send out information to know that we do pay dividends and we are going to pay dividends. So now that we know what dividends are, we can just get it out of the way and we can jump right into the meat of the matter and talk about the 5 dividend stocks on this list. First on this list is going to be the JMMB 7.35% preference share. And if anybody know about JMMB, you know that they're one of the leading financial institutions in the Caribbean, and they serve countries like Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and the Dominican Republic. But if you want to dive deeper into what JMMB actually does, they provide a wide range of financial services, including investment banking, remittances, insurance, and they provide it both to individuals and corporations. When analyzing a dividend stock, we generally look at the dividend yield. And that's not the only criteria we use to dictate a good dividend stock. We also look at the growth of the company over the years and what their projections are going to be like. But for now, we're going to look at the dividend yield. And the JMMB 7.35% is 7.35% dividend yield, meaning that is the annual percentage that they're going to give to you on your investments. Basically an interest. So think of it as a bank paying you 7.35% on the money you have invested. Now you want to know how often does this preference share pay you? And I see it as an income stock because they pay you monthly, so you can use them to cover your bills basically. Let's say you want a dollar amount from this stock. You want a certain amount of dividends. So a nice round figure that I think can cover some bills is around 10,000 Jamaican dollars. So how much would you need to invest into this dividend stock to get around $10,000 monthly? You would need to invest around 1.64 million Jamaican dollars to make this monthly income of 10,000 Jamaican dollars. And yes, it seems to be a lot of money that you're investing, but over the course of investing for months and maybe years, that compound effect where money appreciates and grows even bigger, it will lead you to get to that 1.6 million faster than just taking out money every month and dumping 1.6 million in one go. So think of dividends as the long game. Think of it as you working yourself up to getting money every month like we do when you retire. The next dividend payer on this list is going to be the largest in the island right now. They're the most consistent, and year after year they have provided Jamaicans with the most dividend returns. This company is none other than Carreras. So Carreras is the leading marketer and distributor of tobacco and cigarettes in Jamaica. And I know that this stock isn't for everybody because of moral concerns, but if you really want to invest in this, then you can go ahead. I am not here to judge anybody because I am also an investor in this stock. As of recording this video, their dividend yield is around 10.11%, the largest in the island so far. So you're going to get a 10% interest on your money invested yearly. Yo, that's a lot of money, you know, like that's a good amount of returns. You getting 10% on your money, plus the stock has the chance of also appreciating. That's a good deal if you ask me. Carreras doesn't pay a monthly dividend. However, they do pay quarterly, so you're going to get payments 4 times for the year. So when we talk about monthly and we talk about quarterly, it's the same amount of money that they're going to pay you, even if they pay you monthly or they pay you once per year or they pay you quarterly. Now for the big question, how much money do I need to invest to make 10,000 Jamaican dollars monthly? Well, in Carreras' case, you would need to invest around 1.18 million Jamaican to make 10,000 Jamaican dollars monthly. And I think I'm going to gradually increase the amount that I invest in Carreras, being that I am in profit for that stock, and also I want to get to those nice dividend checks every quarter. Third on this list is going to be EPLEY. And EPLEY is an investment company that originates and invests in credit, mezzanine, and real estate opportunities. Now, EPLEY is going to give you a dividend yield of 2.82%, meaning that they will give you that percentage on your money annually or yearly. And you can expect this dividend to be paid to you 4 times for the year because EPLEY pays quarterly. Seeing that their dividend yield is less than the 2 we mentioned before, no questions asked, we're going to need to invest a lot more to get that $10,000 monthly. And we're going to need to invest around 4.26 million Jamaican dollars in order to make 10,000 Jamaicans monthly. But where EPLEY differs from the rest, I sold EPLEY though, but I can give you my experience. When I bought EPLEY around 15 Jamaican dollars per share, it appreciated to around 40 Jamaican dollars, and that's where I sold. So I made a lot of capital gains, plus I received a lot of dividends. Number 4 on this list is going to be SVL, or Supreme Ventures Limited. And everybody knows that Supreme Ventures is the premier gaming and entertainment provider in Jamaica. And they have games such as Dollars, Cashpot, Pick 3, Lucky 5, a lot of other games. I don't even know what exists now because the amount of them you hear on the radio at daytime. But Supreme Ventures provides all those games to win a ticket to your dreams. So let's talk about how much money do they give you on your investment. They give you a dividend yield of 4.31%, which is very good. And they pay this dividend quarterly, so expect payments 4 times for the year. Now, if you want to get 10,000 Jamaican dollars from them every month, you're going to have to invest around 2.78 million Jamaican dollars for that return. Number 5 and last on this list is going to be TJH, which is Trans Jamaican Highway Limited. And a lot of us use it on a regular occasion. I know I use it every morning when I'm going to work. So people in Kingston, Old Harbour, and Clarendon, Portmore, you guys use this a lot. But to give you a specific definition of what this company does, the Trans Jamaican Highway Limited engages in the development, operation, and maintenance of Highway 2000 East-West Toll Road in Jamaica. Now look at this as an incentive to invest in their company. The interest that they pay you annually. The dividend yield is 7.03%. Amazing. That's a lot. But even though they pay you a dividend of 7.03%, they only pay once per year. So in 2020, they paid around the December once. And in 2021, they paid in December once. So don't look for this dividend to be given to you every month or quarterly. Just put a big money in it and wait until December and you can get some New Year's spending money. So for you to get that New Year's money, since you're only going to be paid once per year, you can still work it out to $10,000 monthly, but you're just going to get a check of $120,000 one time for the year, and then you can just split that up. But to get that return, you'd have to invest around 1.72 million Jamaican dollars. While dividends are great, it's not for everybody. And that is why each investor should know what they hope to accomplish or what is their goal from investing. And then they should know what their investing style is and what their risk appetite is. Yes, I sound like a broken record, but that is something that every investor should know. They should know how much they're willing to invest, what is their expected return, and what is their investment style. I think that each investor should know this, because then you won't be surprised when the market does something that is not in your favor. As always, thank you for stopping by and watch my videos. If you guys want to sign up for crypto and if you want to buy stocks, you can just look down in the description below for your chance to get some cryptocurrencies or some free stocks by signing up with Interactive Brokers or cex.io. I have a lot more in the description for you guys to peruse. And until next time, happy investing.